Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to lesson number 4. Today, basically, we will continue the lesson number 3 methodology that we got introduction towards harakat. Okay, but the more importantly, in this lesson, we will learn about how to differentiate different letters. Let's say this ta, ta, we need to differentiate between these two clearly when we pronounce them. Okay, for example, someone is not looking at letter you are reciting, you are pronouncing, but through the voice you should differentiate that. For example, first time what you pronounce ta, and then the second time you pronounce to, so there should be a clear distinction. Okay, so we call it actually Karibu South letters. So these 16 letters are Karibu South. What that means is the sound is similar. Even though the sound is similar, but we need to differentiate. So in this lesson, we will differentiate these letters from one another so that every letter should be distinctive. All right, so we'll try to learn. Just remember that the practice is the key. All right, thank you. So we'll move with the practice. So it is the best idea that when I pronounce, so you try to pronounce, you see this video, you try to pronounce, you pause that video and try to practice it 4 or 5 times so that you can get maximum benefit out of your pronunciation, because that is a first ladder when we need to recite, when you're going to recite the Holy Quran. All right, so when we recite accurately, then only we will able to get the optimum benefit of the Holy Quran. All right, ta zabar ta, ta zer ti, ta pesh tu, ta zabar ta. So you can recognize that blue letters. Lesson number 1, and that lesson says we have 7 letters from 29. Every time at every state means whether they have they carry zabar, they carry there, they carry pesh, we need to pronounce them as thicker. Okay, ta zabar ta, ta zer ti, ta pesh tu, za zabar za zer zi, za pesh zu. See intensity of pronunciation. Now see softness. Dal zabar da, dal zer di, dal pesh zu. Then again softness, but we need to be thicker while pronouncing the. La zabar la, la pesh, la zer di, la pesh zu. Tha zabar tha, tha zer thi, tha pesh thu. You remember that tha and si we need to differentiate by whistle noise. Whistle sound should not be coming while you are pronouncing this letter, that is tha, and then this is full of whistle. Sin, sin zabar sa, sin zer si, sin pesh su. Again this we need to differentiate from sin and sod. So sod, okay, sod zabar saw, sod zer sui, sod pesh su. Dal zabar da, dal zer di, dal pesh du. So dal and dod, these we need to differentiate. Da zabar da, dal zer di, da pesh du. Every state there should be a thicker pronunciation. Here, kaf zabar ka, very soft. smooth. Kaf zir ki, kaf pesh ku. And then thicker again, because this letter belongs to the classification of 7 letters, that is harufe mustaliya. Qaf zabr qa, qaf zir qi, qaf pesh qu. Ha zabr ha zir hi, ha pesh hu. Ha zabr ha zir hi, ha pesh hu. See the difference between these two. Then hamza zabr a, hamza zir e, hamza pesh u. See the difference between hamza and ain. Ain zabr a, ain zir i, ain pesh u. Kha zabr kha zir khi, kha pesh khu. And see the difference between ghain and kha. These letters are coming from throat. Okay, so we need to be very careful that when we are pronouncing, we should be differentiating them from one another. Kha zabr kha pesh kha zir khi, kha pesh khu. Ghain zabr ghain zir ghi, ghain pesh ghu. Ba zabr ba zir bi, ba pesh bu. Mim zabr ma, mim zir mi, mim pesh mu. Waw zabr waw zir vi, waw pesh vu. Fa zabr fa zir fi, fa pesh fu. So you remember these letters, these 4 letters are coming from lips, right? So we need to differentiate them as well. Lam zabr la, lam zir li, lam pesh lu. Noon zabr na, noon zir ni, noon pesh nu. Ra zabr ra zir ri, ra pesh ru. So you remember there is one principle that says if ra carry zabr or pesh, we need to be thicker in that case, but we need to have a very thin pronunciation when ra carry azir. Ra zabr ra zir ri, ra pesh ru. Jim zabr ja, jim zir ji, jim pesh ju. Shin zabr sha, shin zir shi, shin pesh shu. Ya zabr ya zir yi, ya pesh yu. So that's it for the lesson number 4. We see you in the next lesson. Remember, the best thing is the practice. So practice and practice, so that you can have clarity on what you are pronouncing and how to pronounce it, and then you got the guiding principles that which letter I need to have a lower voice, higher voice, okay, thicker voice, thinner voice. So good luck, see you in the next lecture inshallah. Allah Hafiz.